Bunch of wood blocks, man. Congrats, man. I'm really proud of you. Really happy for you. You know? But I'm just gonna get right into it. This first piece is called The Problem. The problem. We have influential people preaching to easily influence minds. Oblivious to the audience they're reaching, glorifying the life of crime. The powder white in the line. Let's all do Molly and fly, pop a painkiller to get high. Drink it to disguise where insecurities lie, just to hide how we truly feel inside. Scared of how we're perceived in others' eyes. Stop spoon feeding an image. Like it's cool to degrade women. Like you're the man for going to prison, for hugging the corner's pitch. And listen, cause the echo's bothering me a little bit, my bad. Cause that isn't cool. Cause the reality is jails, institutions, and death. Yet I watch kids drop out of school for hand-to-hand so their gear is fresh. Can you hear me yet? How many of y'all really rep that you're not scared to death of that bullet that'll tear your chest? Now take a look around and see how many of your peers are left. The problem? Instead of fists, we use a revolver to solve them. Nobody's seen who shot him, and in my city, nobody's talking. Just another young soul, carried by 6 friends in a coffin, carried away from Boston, and he's never coming home. So think about that next time you're writing alone about being real, carrying chrome. Stop copying poems. There's a kid rocking his phones, taking your material wrong, with his hand in the air like a gun drawn, cause Pop That was his favorite song. The problem? The liquor store was always a corner closer than the church, so we never used holy water to quench our thirst, cause it's easier to grab a bottle and drown the hurt than trying to fix our problems first. What's worse is we sell death to kids, cause green is the objective instead of the proper education to live. We have fantasies of being a drug dealer, living in a lavish crib. Let's give a better perspective, cause bullets, knives, and bats do more than crack ribs. Handcuffs and state biz, potential wasted. Hoes down in the line with 40 guys butt naked. Prison issue clothes in an ishy blanket. Face it, we have brilliant minds that are confined into making pennies and dimes, willing to put their life on the line, unafraid of doing time until they lose their life for a life of crime. The problem? We treat queens like common folk, and that right there is all she wrote. Thirsty broads willing to crush for a Facebook post. See how many likes for the half-naked pictures she posts. And every other single girl that's lonely and dead broke keeps throwing up Drake quotes that are probably words that he ain't spoke. Take notes, cause chivalry is dead. There's no coming back now, cause we chase chicks like Superhead, cause we know they get down. Leaving diseases in bed, I guess STDs is spreading around. So have fun facing the doctor instead, leaving a lonely queen to throw out a crown. So she hates the world and despises every man. Always told she was worth diamonds and pearls, but men use and abuse her to get whatever they can. So instead of a precious gem, they treat her like dirt. A flirt with no panties under her skirt, searching for attention again. Think sex has discretion with friends till everyone sees that naked text message she sends. There's only so far you can bang until you break. And as she suspends, she turns blue in the face. And there's no making amends when the belt doesn't break. How long will it take until our bully feels safe? The problem? We overreact to a psychopath's bloodbath. And I wish I could bring every one of those little angels back. But the solution isn't banning guns. It's still illegal to make heroin and cocaine runs or rob a bank for a lack of funds. You think I still can't pack a gun? Like I can't walk down the street from right here and caught me an illegal one? Like the president will disarm his entire Secret Service. Like having unarmed guards around his family wouldn't make him nervous. But he's gonna sit there and make you believe that having your gun isn't worth it? This world isn't perfect. But I can tell you one thing, a gun has never fired itself. So be smarter than hiding your gun on the highest shelf like a kid can't go get some help from somebody else just to grab your weapon. The majority of your time is rightfully used as protection. And I'm sorry for all the angels that made it to heaven because of some jackass's aggression. I bring them back in a second just so I can teach them a lesson. The problem is I don't have the solution. I wish I could stop those from using, stop shooters from shooting, stop men from abusing, teach kids to be better students, and show criminals they could be a better movement. I wish I could make this world a better place, because lately, the news and music has been filling my heart with hate, and it's an emotion that is hard to shake. I just hope we find the solution before it is too late. Yeah. Yo, real quick, shout out my man Nabo. When I was 18 years old, I used to sing the Mystic Projects with this kid, freestyling for hours. This man, every day I would go home and try to be better the next day just to impress him. Straight up. Shout out my man Nabo.